inspiration for answering life's questions.
Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM, AM 1160. And it's time now for another interview segment on this very busy Tuesday, and it's presented by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Spring has sprung, the grass has riz, I wonder where the flowers is. Oh, they're at the S&T Bank Arena this weekend, because it's May Mart. And joining us today is Deb Stumpf of the Indiana Garden Club. And it's great to hear from you again. It's great to see you.
Yes, it's great to see you too, Josh. And I'd like to say that the Indiana Garden Club has sponsored this event since 1976. Mm-hmm. And we have found it's evolved and we've been at different locations, but the S&T Bank Arena seems to be our home.
Mm-hmm. I do remember it being at Mack Park for several years.
Yes, it was.
And I'll tell you how. I used to be with the Indiana Men's Chorus at the Indiana High School. We used to come over and sing at May Mart.
Yes.
And that was part of the tradition there. And actually, one of my first remote broadcasts for one of our stations here was at May Mart.
Oh, that's great.
So there you go. I've got a good history there, but it's amazing how people love this because it's such an event that people think of, oh, it's spring. When's May Mart? When's May Mart?
Right. And it's this Saturday. It's this Friday and Saturday, the 20th and 21st. We'll be there from 9 until 7 on Friday, mm-hmm. and from 10 until 4 on Saturday.
Now, we did hear that there could be a little bit of a complication with Saturday's work because of a planned outage, I think, going on over on the East Pike section of Indiana.
Yes, we were able to work that out. Ryan at the S&T Bank Arena has been very helpful, and we were told late yesterday that the outage will not take place until about 8 p.m. on Saturday.
Oh, good.
So that clears us and makes it possible for everybody to attend the May Mart, as usual.
As usual, yes. Right. So May Mart, as I said, it's an opportunity for a flower show, essentially, but I think that's not quite the right words for it. It's more like a flower sale, then?
Well, it's a vendor and garden expo. Okay.
That's a good way to put it.
We have both craft vendors. We have different vendors selling foods and some other things there. And then, of course, we have our plant vendors, which we have. And then the Indiana Garden Club also has its Orphans Court, which are plants that we have rescued and have put up for sale to the public.
Oh, okay. Then the Orphans Court, I would assume, is probably one of the more popular features?
It is one of the more popular features, and we are very busy on Friday mornings.
Oh, gosh.
Whenever people want to get there and get the best varieties and the most unusual plants we have.
Wow, excellent. So the food also has been a great tradition of May Mart. I remember, I believe it was mushroom sandwiches,
which we will have this year,
and strawberry pie.
And we'll also have that. We have come to realize that a lot of people just come for the mushroom sandwiches and strawberry pie, and we're happy to oblige in that area, and
wow.
They will be there.
That's good.
We will also have a return this year of our very popular Kids Corner. We didn't have that last year because of COVID restrictions.
Right, yeah.
But if you're coming to May Mart and you want to bring your children along, make sure they visit the Kids Corner. They can plant plants. They can do crafts, mm-hmm. and we can keep them occupied while you do your shopping.
Now, it's got to be great to be having this event kind of at full speed once again. As you mentioned, last year you had to stop. You weren't able to do the Kids Corner. I imagine again in 2020 the event was canceled outright because of the pandemic.
Yes, it was.
So being back at full speed, what's it like?
Well, we're hopeful that everyone comes out and supports the Indiana Garden Club. This is our only fundraiser that we do during
wow.
the year, and we use a lot of the funds that we raise here for community beautification. Mm-hmm. We have, over the last several years, revamped the entire top of Vinegar Hill.
Wow.
We have replanted the bed that was in the island there. Mm-hmm. And we have, last year we redid all the shrubbery, trees, and everything at the top of the steps from Water Street.
All right. So that's a good area then if you want to see what the people of the Garden Club have done. That's a good example area.
Right.
But there have been other areas that the Garden Club, I think, has had if you'll pardon the expression, had their hand in the soil in.
Oh yes, we have maintained the bed at the point of South 7th Street for years, and we are continuing to do so. Those are our three main projects right now. If we have any opportunities to take on any others, the club will vote on it, and we'll see where we go.
All right. How are things with the club itself? Membership still doing well? Everything like that?
We've had quite a few new members join us, and we've been happy to see them. We're still looking for more new members. We try to keep our dues at a reasonable level, which is $20 for the year, and we have various areas in the club where people can use their skills or bring something to the table. So we always encourage new members at the Garden Club.
We're talking with Deb Stumpf of the Indiana Garden Club this morning. We've been talking a little bit about May Mart and that which is upcoming this weekend, and also a little bit about the Garden Club itself. Let's go back to May Mart. How many vendors are going to be a part of May Mart this year?
We have between 50 and 70 vendors this year at May Mart. Some of them are our old standbys, and then we have quite a few new ones. We always encourage new vendors there.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of plant vendors, which is good for the community because it gives everybody a variety of things that they can go and buy, and you can get all your plant shopping done in one weekend.
Now, when we talk about plant shopping, and because I like to think of myself, think of this from the backyard gardener aspect of these things. This is not just flowering plants. This is, I'm assuming, also vegetable plants, things like that.
Right.
Anything that can be grown in a garden.
Right. Certain vendors have vegetable plants. We also, the Garden Club, a lot of them have perennials for your landscaping needs. And we do have one vendor who sells iris roots in various different kinds of configurations, and she will be there also.
Excellent. Okay, so this really is the chance for not just the backyard vegetable gardener like I was at one point in my life, but that was a very long time ago. Growing peppers in the backyard, but it's a chance for everybody from the novice to the expert, I think, to come out and really see what is up for offer, and probably find out what's popular this year as well.
That's true. Things come and go,
Yeah.
okay? And but we found that hostas are always popular, iris are always popular. We have some other popular plants. We try to get at our orphans' court some unusual things, but as a whole, you'll be able to find a lot of different things that you'll be able to use in your home gardens.
Now, can somebody actually submit something for orphans' court if they have something that they? Or is it a plant that has to be rescued by the Garden Club itself?
No, it doesn't. We've had donations in the past.
Okay.
People who are getting rid of their house plants for various reasons. We do like people in the community who are deciding that they don't want to garden anymore to get in touch with us. And we will send some people out to their location and dig up what they don't want anymore and use it for our orphans' court. So it doesn't just go in a landfill somewhere.
I just think that is such a very cool concept to be able to continue to give those plants a new life, albeit in a different garden, but still the chance to grow and to give of its benefits later on to a different family, whether it be a flower or a vegetable or whatever. All right, and obviously, there's going to be a lot of people there ready to give advice as well to the novice gardener.
Yes. Our club members are quite knowledgeable, and what we don't know, we can look up in books and tell you about. So
now, I mentioned that I was once in attendance many years ago when I was with the Indiana Senior High men's chorus. I was wondering, is there going to be entertainment this year at the garden?
Unfortunately, we have had to eliminate entertainment.
That's okay.
Because basically the people who would be involved would have to put it in their curriculum which is done way ahead.
Yeah.
It's not just we call them and they say, okay, we can come kind of thing anymore. It has to be budgeted and planned for. So we kind of phased that out.
All right, I understand that. I understand that completely. But I tell you, a lot of fond memories of that, to tell you the truth.
I'm sure. And we had a lot of good people participate in that over the years.
So, Deb, let's go over the particulars once more for May Mart. It is this weekend, this Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday. Friday, 9 to 7. Saturday, 10 to 4. It's at the S&T Bank Arena out on East Pike.
Admission?
Admission is $1.
Admission $1
and that is for adults only. Children up to 18 we let in for free. So not a big expense there for families.
And if anybody wants more information on the Garden Club?
If anyone wants any more information on the Garden Club, they can go to our website, which is indianagardenclub.org.
Thank you very much, Deb, for joining us this morning here on Indiana in the Morning. All the best, and I think I might be down Friday for a mushroom sandwich.
Okay, we'll look for you.
All right, thanks, Deb. Deb Stumpf joining us this morning on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Our interview is presented by Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people.